What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan, the professional, back again for another live stream. What's going on? You already know when I do live streams instead of a video, some stuff needs to be said, some stuff needs to be discussed. For all of you that are new to this, excuse me if I go off, but I try not to. I try to be fair on everything, but just sometimes you got to call out the stupidity and a lot of other statements. So it is what it is. It really is. It is what it is. What's going on to everybody started up in here? Go ahead, hit that like button, share the video, tweet it out. Where do I start with this one? Seriously, where do I start with this one? What's up, everybody? That's saying what's up. What's going on? But seriously, where do I start? How do I start this? How do I even fathom this? How do I put this together? How do I? Now, we knew Sea of Thieves came out. We knew just from the jump, right? We knew that game wasn't going to get no crazy reaction out of people. We knew, right? But you got dudes saying that people are biased because they gave No Man's Sky a 5 out of 10 and they gave Sea of Thieves a 4. Granted, No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky had more to it, but unfortunately, they scrapped it. They didn't do much with the game, so of course you didn't get much out of No Man's Sky. Sad but true. You look at Sea of Thieves, they didn't add anything, and they off, that's a AAA budget, game for the most part, and they're charging you up the wazoo for it, $60. Still ain't getting nothing for it. No story mode, no nothing. So I don't know what to say about that. I guess that's acceptable in 2018. I guess. But when you get to the hypocrisy that's going on online right now, if I remember correctly, No Man's Sky was rated the worst game of all time by so many people. It was rated one of the just most garbage games they've ever seen, right? It has been confirmed to go to the Xbox One. Now, granted, No Man's Sky was never exclusive, which everybody knew. The problem was when the game first was released, everybody said, who cares if this game's not exclusive? It's trash. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole cop-out for Xbox dudes and, some PlayStation dudes who were defending it. But, let's be real here. That was the cop-out. Oh, it's exclusive. Well, technically, it's not exclusive. But the thing is, who cares? The game is trash. The game performs terribly. The game has no story, blah, blah, blah. Now that we got confirmation for the release date of this game and we got confirmation that it's officially coming to Xbox, all of a sudden, No Man's Sky is amazing. All of a sudden, Hellblade is amazing in the eyes of Xbox dudes. Now, Hellblade, we knew Hellblade was going to be good because Hellblade actually really was good. The problem with Hellblade was it didn't sell the units that it should have sold. But still, No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky. How many updates does No Man's Sky gotten or has had since it's coming out? How many updates has No Man's Sky been known for as of late? Seriously. Nobody cares about No Man's Sky. The fact that No Man's Sky is not, and I repeat, the fact that No Man's Sky is not exclusive to PlayStation, nobody cares anymore. Nobody did. But of course, you got those people that overhyped it. They're overhyping it right now, obviously. And they're saying, oh, this game is this, that, and the third. My dudes. Really? Really? No Man's Sky? Hypocrisy never ceases to amaze me, man. It's like Craig Harris said, man. If it ain't on their system, they'll hate it. But if it's on their system, they love it. That's basically it. That's true. At this point, you might as well say if damn Shaq Fu came to Xbox, they'll hype it up. You'll have more on saying PlayStation loses another massive exclusive. Yeah. That's how bad No Man's Sky is to me, at least to me. That's my personal opinion. You might not like what I had to say about No Man's Sky, but if you like No Man's Sky, you like No Man's Sky. More power to you. Go play it. But I'm saying To me, No Man's Sky is on par with Shaq Fu. That's how bad the game is. Just saying. That's how bad it is. And yeah, here we go, hyping up like it's a masterpiece because it's coming to Xbox One. This is why nobody takes Xbox dude seriously. This is why Microsoft is in the dire straits they are right now. This is why nobody supports Microsoft in 2018 no more. They don't. Every decision that they do in terms of being a bad one, every single decision in terms of being a bad decision, you got the dudes hyping it up as if it's a good thing. But then when the reality of the bad choice that they made settles in, they look stupid in the long run. I tell you guys all the time, man, this stuff is retarded. It's stupid. And it does nothing. At the end of the day, it does nothing. It cracks me up that dudes really think that, you know, it's acceptable and it's not subjective, but it's acceptable in 2018 to just put up a front. Listen, putting up a front for these damn companies, putting up a front for Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo gets you nowhere. I get it. You want to be a supporter of PlayStation. You want to be a supporter of Xbox, and you want to be a supporter of PC or whatever. But you putting up a front, you lying, gets you nothing in the long run. Look at the Xbox One. What have you gotten with the Xbox One through all the lies? Nothing. Nothing but empty promises, empty features that are going to come out, right? Empty X amount of things. And yet here we are sitting here in 2018, and we're still waiting for that must-have game for the Xbox One. We're still waiting for it. This is what happens when you lie, man. This is what happens. Look at the PlayStation 3. Remember how people were damage controlling the PlayStation 3 and the terrible launch the PS3 had? Remember that? Remember how we had to wait like years for games because it was so terrible to develop for? Remember how people were damage controlling that? What did that get you? No games. Nothing. Got you nothing for quite some time. It took Sony a while before they could turn the PS3 around and deliver those must-haves. It took a while. But they turned it around because we demand better. We told them we want games. We want these things. Look at the PS4 compared to the PS3. So I'm talking about, man. But you can't get that no more in 2018. It's like gamers nowadays are so subjective to stuff that they shouldn't be subjective to. It really is. They say, oh, they're against service-based games, right? They're against DRM. And yet here they go praising every decision Microsoft has made regarding the Xbox One and DRM. Here they go praising all this stupid stuff that they're about to do right now with DRM, with the new Xbox. Is that true? Shout out to T-Bag. He said, Ryan, stop. Microsoft would be the best game ever on the level of the almighty God as the Sea of Thieves. If Microsoft doesn't have to at first. You stupid, T-Bag. Appreciate $10. But still, that's crazy. I don't know where we go from here. Where do we go from here? You know, and I'm not just talking about like the new Xbox. The new Xbox, we know the new Xbox is eventually going to drop. Will it be a traditional console? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be a traditional console. But if it is a traditional console, you know, I'll eat my words on that. But I don't think it'll be like a traditional console. I just don't. With the way Microsoft's been going about things, I just don't feel it. But since we're going to hype up old games and say that they're good, so I guess if Sony brought, what's that game called? That was absolute trash by so many people. Hold on. So I took my time. Hold on. So I guess if Sony brought Ridge Racer to Xbox, it'd be a 10 out of 10. Remember that? Remember how they hyped up or they hated on Ridge Racer? So I guess it'd be a 10 out of 10 on Xbox. Right? I guess if we brought The Last of Us to Xbox, oh, it's amazing on the Xbox, right? Even though it was an interactive movie. Remember, every game on PlayStation is an interactive movie. So if everything's an interactive movie on PlayStation, why are you even hyped for Sea of Thieves to come to the Xbox? Why are you hyped for Hellblade to come to the Xbox? Oh, but you can't answer that, right? You can't answer that. Nah. But you can give me excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse and just say, oh, I just buy it because I'm a gamer. Listen, I'm not saying you're not a gamer because you want to buy it or anything. I'm just saying, half these people who are on the internet right now, these dudes are not even gaming at all. They're not gaming. They're just online trolling. Facts. It really is the truth, though. They're not gaming. And they think that's the best way of going about things. No, it's not. If you're a gamer, by all means, game. Hell, I got the last episode for Batman downloading right now. I got to go play that, finish that up. But I'm saying, I'm playing games. Wasn't the goal of single-player games to be cinematic experiences? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Especially when they're locked at 30. That was true. The thing is, though, remember, those cinematic experiences are trash. Remember? They're all trash because they're not on Xbox. But I'm just saying, if Sony was to announce that Uncharted, The Last of Us, and Spider-Man and all these other games, these games that are quote-unquote cinematic experiences, were to come to the Xbox, what do you think the reaction would be from Xbox dudes? What do you think the reaction would be? Oh, it's amazing. I got to play those. I got to experience those. I must experience that on the almighty Xbox. See what I'm saying? That's all people care about. That's all people care about. People don't care about gaming anymore. They care about these bragging rights. It's kind of like that Vince McMahon thing where he's like, oh, you guys need to, grasp the brass rings to achieve something. No, you do not. No, you do not. If you want games on Xbox, if you want games on Nintendo, and this should really open your eyes for those of you that might be in denial who might watch this. But if you want games for PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo, you speak with your wallet. Look at Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch. Look at the Wii. Or not the Wii, but the Wii U. I'm sorry. Look at the Wii U. The Wii U delivered on their first-party games. Granted, it took a while because of what? The game was hard. The console was, a little difficult to develop for. Plus, they had no deals whatsoever with third-party devs to appease people during the wait times. There was nothing on the Wii U. But you know what people did? They spoke with their wallets. The Wii U stopped at 10 million consoles sold. 10 million. Look at the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is about to break records. The Switch is breaking records. And it's not because Nintendo just made the right choices. No, it's because their install base, their fan base put them in the right spot. They told them what they want. And look what you got. You got a console that's doing well. Granted, there's some stuff I want for the Switch, that's not there yet. But, hey, I have no problem waiting for that. But still, will I own the Switch? Absolutely. I will own the Switch at this rate. I will own a Switch more than I own a damn Xbox at this point. The same. In its first year, the Switch has outsold the Nintendo Wii U. In its first year, it outsold the Wii U. And that's not because of them just making the right decisions. No, that's because of their fan base speaking up, being real with them, telling them, hey, look, we want this. Look at the PS3 and look at the PS4. Look at the launch of the PS3 and the PS4. You see a drastic difference. Drastic difference. The PS3, granted, the PS3, let's be real here. I don't care what anybody says. We were all hyped for it, though, at the end of the day, right? We were hyped for the PS3. But when we saw that graphic jump from the PS2 to the PS3, and we saw how they were doing things, we were expecting Sony to have everything ready at the gate, right? The console comes out. There was nothing for the PS3. You look at the PS4, we see a similar jump. Not crazy jump, but we see a similar nice jump from the PS3 to PS4. And Sony had their priorities straight. They had games ready, third-party deals. They had it all ready for the PS4. Everything. They had it all ready. That was a drastic difference. How do you think they understood that? Why do you think they had developers on the stage at their event? Since when did Sony ever have an event where they're showing off a new piece of plastic, right? A new piece of hardware, and they showing nothing but developers for these games that create, these developers that create the content that we love. But since when did they ever do that before in the future? I tell you why they did that. Because they knew what they had to do. They had to listen to the developer. Even Mark Cerny said it, even though people was mocking him or whatnot, he said it best. He said, we need to create a system that appeals to the dreams and ambitions of the gaming creators that make the content that gamers crave. That's what he said. And he was on point with that. That's the reason why the PS4 has done so well. It was a console made for game creators. What's up, Silos? It was a console made for gaming creators and gamers, really, but it was mostly made for gaming creators so they can provide you the best experience. That's why everybody was jumping out their feet when they said jumping out their seats, I'm sorry, when they said 8 cores and they said all this RAM and all that. Because that's what game creators have been dying for. The PS3 was not delivering that. Now, granted, Sony could have stayed with the cell architecture and still could have delivered you a better, experience with the cell architecture for the PS4. But unfortunately, the PS4 or PS3 in the cell architecture, it's hard to code, man. It's hard to develop for. And it's sad, too. It really is hard. It's hard to develop for. Mark Sony showed off the full potential of the cell architecture in an interview. So a while back, he did this interview. But this interview was pretty damn good. He was showing off how much they could get out of the cell architecture. And I was actually impressed. Not gonna lie to you, I was impressed. Unfortunately, Mark Cerny said the same thing we all said. We never thought Sony would release a console at $600. I never thought I would see that neither. But the way things are going with technology and these PCs, cryptocurrency, I would not be surprised if the PS5, or not really the PS5, but the PlayStation consoles and whatever consoles from this point forward go the route of Steam machines. And we've all completely destroyed the Steam machines from last generation. I know you guys remember the Steam machines. There was 3 different versions. You had your entry level, you had your medium, and then you had your high, performance one. Right? You had 3, different 3 different systems. And I swear to God, I can't do that. I couldn't put myself in that. Oh, snap. My boy CeeLo's $10. Appreciate you, brother. He said, you already know these Xbox always lack any intuition when it comes to common sense logic. That's true, CeeLo's. That is true, my brother. Appreciate the $10, man. Appreciate you. Oh, man. I don't know where to go from there. I don't know where to go. Yes, they learned. Now, some people might say, well, Ryan, PlayStation didn't really learn because we're still kind of like waiting for stuff for like Spider-Man's release date, right? I hear you guys. I can hear you. We don't have the Spider-Man release date. We don't have the release date of certain games. One thing I noticed about Sony this gen, you notice how they show you bits and pieces of stuff. They didn't really do that as much as they did this generation, but last generation they did kind of show you bits and pieces of certain stuff, but it was only more like a half sort of thing, right? This generation, they've shown you bits and pieces. For example, when we saw the reveal of the PlayStation 4, when we got to that February conference, what was the first thing you saw from the PlayStation 4? You saw the new DualShock 4. That was it. You didn't see the console, you didn't see nothing. Then you got to E3, you actually saw the console reveal, right? Then you start getting game reveals, game early, access, or not early access, but early teasers. Right, you see the concept of the game, and you don't see the gameplay for quite some time. Then you see the gameplay, and all of a sudden, oh look, we get the full package. That's what they're doing. They like to prolong things. Microsoft, I mean, at this rate, Microsoft needs to do something like that, man. They need something massive so they can just, tag people along to get them, involved, man. That's what they need. But they're not doing that sort of thing. They're not giving you or me an incentive to invest in an Xbox. And that's what hurts. That really does hurt. It hurts, man. I don't know where I need to go from here. I don't know what I need to say that I haven't said already. I don't know what needs to be said that hasn't been said already as of late. I really don't. This whole situation it's crazy. It really is crazy. It's 2018. The Xbox One came out in 2013. The PS4 came out in 2013. Since then, since 2013, Sony has went past 70 million consoles, has delivered true blockbuster titles. Nintendo has come out, Nintendo came out recently and has, still done what Sony did, dropped those blockbuster titles. You look at the Xbox One, what have they dropped? That's a blockbuster must-have game that's only available on Xbox. Nothing. And it hurts. It really does hurt. And people might say I'm saying this because I'm picking on Xbox. Am I really picking on Xbox? Just look at everything that's happening. Just look at what's happening on the field right now. Just look at the game. Look at these shows. Look at the lack of passion. Look at the lack of energy going towards games. Look at how Phil's mood changed. Remember, Phil was all about the games at first, right? Remember how he started off when he first got on the stage at E3? He said, we've been hard to work to get you guys new original IPs. Where's that talk anymore? Where's that talk? It ain't nowhere to be found. Nowhere. And that's what the problem is. That's the problem. You can like Xbox. Nobody's saying you should not. No. I will never tell you to not go and play something that you don't want to play. But it's crazy. Shout out to Carlos Crespin. Appreciate you, bro. So how is the Xbox fanboys have low standards? At this rate, I don't know. But I understand why their standards are low. You know, I understand why their standards are low. It's kind of like this, man. Picture like Xbox is that nerdy kid, right? Right? It's that nerdy dude at the party, right? You're at the bar, you see all these chicks looking like damn just looking like damn models, right? Microsoft has nothing that would appease to those type of models, right? So of course the only thing they can do is scrape the bottom of the barrel. And what I mean by scrape the bottom of the barrel, they have to go to the darkest, dankiest, stinkiest part of the bar. They got to go to the one little chick, you know, it's hunchback. You know, she's like hunched over. You know, she's got lipstick on her teeth. You know what I'm saying? She got the rings and jewels all over her damn neck. She got all that, right? They got to go with that type of chick. You know, she got the fur coat off. She got the little, you know, that 1-2 going. You know, that's what they got to do. They have to do that sort of thing. That's what they have to appease at this rate. That's all they got to appease. They can't appease nobody else. Let me tell you why they can't appease people like the supermodels and whatnot. Because most of the people who are like those individuals, right, that I just mentioned, those people, guess what? Guess what they're doing? Those people right there are either going to PC or they're going to PlayStation. Just saying. He said, looking like he bought with earrings. That's funny. But seriously, though, that's fussed up. But I'm saying, that's what's going on here, man. If you don't got nothing that appeases anybody, they're not going to jump out your seat, or they're not going to jump out their seat and support you. Sad but true. And I understand, again, if you like these things, support them. But that's another thing, too, that has brought us to this situation. Most of these people who claim they like Xbox and love Xbox, they're not buying these games or supporting these developers. So that's why these developers have jumped ship and went to other platforms. And you know who I sound like? And I never thought I would ever sound like this. My boy C-Los again, another $10. Appreciate you. What's simplicity without compromises? But you know what they will. Well, it's a beast guy. Okay. My bad. Oh, man. I need to set up. I'm going to sit on the floor. Hold on a second. Oh, man. Killing me. Let's tilt this down. There we go. I keep forgetting my monitor has a swivel thing. All right. So, but yeah. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. I don't know. What else can we... Well, like, let's be real here. I want everybody to put in the comment section right now. What do you guys really expect to see at E3 this year from Microsoft? Now, granted, let me go ahead and put this out here before anybody says, Ryan, are you flip-flopping? No. I actually said that I believe Microsoft will take the win at E3 this year because I believe they have no choice but to show something good. That's why I said that. Okay? So I want to hear you guys' input. What do you guys expect to see from Microsoft at E3 this year? Me personally, I could care less at this point. Halo TV show. You know, that's funny you said that. That was supposed to be the main thing. That was supposed to be one of the main things that was going to make you buy an Xbox One at the start of the year. Remember how all the games were meant to be TV shows? Quantum Break was going to be a TV show. Rise Son of Rome was going to be a TV show. Halo was getting a TV show. It was crazy. They were really trying to push TV shows with these consoles. It's a joke. Oh, man. But it was a joke. I'm going off. But yeah, it was a joke. It really was a joke. It really was. I don't know what to say on this one. I mean, a lot of good games here. What's to say? Forza, Gears spinoff, Halo 6, Crackdown 2.5. Like 90% of Sea of Thieves. Speaking of Sea of Thieves, I hope all the Xbox, inside Xbox events are not like that, where it's just showing off one game. It needs to be. I thought it was going to be like a Nintendo Direct. That's what it should have been like, but they didn't. They didn't go that route, which was silly. So I don't know what they were thinking for that one. TVs and shooters. Okay, TVs and shooters. They need Man Bear Pig for make me buy an Xbox at this point. Oh man. Oh man. This sounds crazy. Oh man, it's crazy. This whole situation. Got another super chat, boy Garuda. I believe nothing you say. Hold this out. Thanks in the Shout out to Garuda. He's stupid. Oh man. These you dudes, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. Oh man, this joint is on weak. This is weak. This is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. Like, I see so many people talk about Sea of Thieves too, but the thing is, we don't even own Sea of Thieves. You know something? Sea of Thieves kind of has entertained us in a weird way. It's kind of like that movie Anaconda. I remember Anaconda with J-Lo, before she started acting faddish with, that damn one song. Nah, moving on. But yeah, I remember in that movie, it was rated so bad, right? It was said that it was so bad that it was good. Remember that? I'm saying that's exactly what happened. Carlos, again, what's going on, brother? Appreciate the $5. You gotta love gaming, but these Xbox do not understand the meaning behind a gamer by choice. Oh, behind the meaning of gamer by choice, not by trend. Yep, that's true. That is true, my brother. That is true. That is true. It's funny when we say that. People think we're just saying that because it sounds catchy. No, we're saying that because that's something that we all need to be. You need to be a gamer by choice, not by trend. But now, what does that mean? Gamer by choice, not by trend means play your games. Be honest. Tell it how it is. Do not let a corporation or a piece of plastic or a game that you have, that you like, that brought you joy in the past, overcloud your judgment into making you believe that thing is higher than what it's supposed to be. Gamer by choice means that you need to be what you truly are at the end of the day, a gamer, and call out every single thing that you see wrong in the community, whether it be from Sony, Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo. I was going to say Sony PlayStation, but you know how that is. Just saying. So that's what that means. It means be upfront. Don't put on no front for nobody. Now, granted, some people can do that. You could put all these misleading titles up there and milk the cow for how long, you can do it. But at the end of the day, man, that right there destroys everything. At the end of the day, it does. And it destroys your very logic behind being a gamer. Savage Lobo, appreciate the $2 or $1.99. That's a frat. What is that? That's a frappy at damn McDonald's. Appreciate you, brother. I'm definitely gonna get one of those. No Man's Sky and No Man's Water. Perfect combination. What is weird? Oh my God, y'all killing me with these damn names y'all give Sea of Thieves. That's true though. No Man's Sky is, or not No Man's Sky, but Sea of Thieves is just water. I remember the big. I remember how people were legit screaming about that too. People were screaming about that, saying that you were wrong. Carlos Fernandez again, $5 right on the nail, my brother, right on the nail. I know, brother. I know. Trust me, I know. I knew exactly what you were saying the moment you first bringing that up, or if you first brought that up. Go check out Carlos Fernandez, man. There's his channel right there. Go check him out. Send him some love, man. Hit him up with subscribe. Hit him some messages. Good gamer, man. He tells it how it is. He's like me. You guys want somebody up front tell you how it is? That's somebody else right there in this this very limited community. And yes, it is limited, because what I mean by limited, it's limited because half the people in this community refuse to speak up. They rather lie to you. All right. So we got Halo Gens joining us tonight. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like we know what to expect from Sony. What's up, real Game Thorns? But it's like we know what to expect from Sony. We know what to, jump out our seats for Sony, and we know what we want for Sony. And at the end of the day, right, they're still delivering what we want. Nintendo, regardless of how you feel about Nintendo Switch getting ports, a lot of people are screaming ports. What's up, Jack? But a lot of people are screaming ports. You're still getting what you want for the Switch. Even if the games don't necessarily run amazing on the Switch, such as like the third-party games, you're still getting the games. You're still getting them on the Switch. You're getting those. I can't say that same thing about Xbox, and it hurts. I really can't. It hurts me. And I don't ever want to feel like that, but that's the law of the jungle. It really does hurt. Boy, Carlos Crispin, I keep spelling your name wrong. But Carlos Crispin, $2. Appreciate you, brother. Xbox fanboy is the reason why Xbox is where it is today. That's true. That is true. That's true. I remember, bro, I'm telling you right now. I remember plain as day when the Xbox One had Timefall as its release. Remember that Timefall as one of like its release games? I remember seeing in the comment sections, you had dudes saying, "Oh, the PS4 is trash. It has." What did he say? He said, "Oh, it doesn't have no voice commands. It doesn't have no fantasy football team. It has no Titanfall." I'm like, huh? Like what? Oh man, how the tables are turned. Those same people are just in their corners right now. They're like literally locked in closets. It's crazy. Garuda, another $10. Appreciate you, brother. When you on a boat, your main food source is fish. The most epic fish is a blue marlin. That fish will jump out the water and try and stab people with its pointy fish nose. Where is my mini game in Sea of Thieves? Hey, you know something? Yo, that's a good point. That's a good point. Y'all notice how Assassin's Creed Black Flag got a lot of hate and a lot of criticism from people saying that it was a little too realistic because of the harpooning animals. Y'all remember that, where you could harpoon like great white sharks and whales and the white whale and all that in Assassin's Creed Black Flag? You notice you can't do that in Sea of Thieves? There's no harpooning animals. There's no there's no progression that I've seen so far. That's terrible. And they charge you $60 for that. You would think that you could harpoon animals and use those skins and whatnot to create new gear, new custom loot or something. You can't do that. That's crazy. That really is crazy. You mean to tell me that never crossed their minds to put something cool like Assassin's Creed Black Flag did? There's a reason why I like Black Flag so much. That's a reason why I love Black Flag so much. It really felt like they just did something new. You know what I'm saying? They didn't fall into this traditional roots of Assassin's Creed. That's why I liked it so much. I loved it so much. That's crazy. That really is crazy. That really is crazy. They didn't even think to put no harpooning in the game. A game that really you're basically on the water. For 99.9% of the time, you're on the sea. But no. Hey, they I guess they suspect you to pay $60 for you to clean the the ship. Yeah, because I really want to pay $60 to clean up something when I could do that for free in my own house. Granted, it's not a ship, but I'm saying I didn't pay money to clean a damn ship. Might as well call it the cleaning simulator or something, or a cleaning simulator. That's something I don't know. Do you think we'll get a Spiral Treasure Trilogy reveal at E3? Most likely, brother. Most likely. Since they said it was coming out this year, right? So yeah, they'll probably wait for holiday, depending on what Sony wants to release to the masses this year or not. I would think you would think that they want to reveal it this early, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like they want to reveal it early. Spider-Man, I'm guessing they're still waiting for the testing to be done for Spider-Man before they give you the official release. I'm pretty sure they're already working on the box art, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing for Spider-Man. And with them doing that for Spider-Man, they'll most likely launch that with the launch of the movie, which is Infinity War. And we know Infinity War is going to be lit. I cannot wait for Infinity War. Speaking of Infinity War, man, big shout out to what's the name who directed Black Panther, man. That movie has legit. It's outsold The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Yes, it outsold The Dark Knight, Black Panther. You know, what a run, The Dark Knight had, man. That was a run, but I'm saying, shout out to him, though. But I'm saying that's crazy. So Spider-Man is definitely going to release at a certain time that we're going to be, at least expect of. Carlos again, my boy Carlos Crispin again, $2. But PS4 games are one and done rentals. That's true. If PS4 games are one and done rentals, right? Then what is Sea of Thieves? What is Sea of Thieves? Oh, nobody can answer that, does it? They can't answer that, though. They can say stuff like PlayStation games are just rentals. They're done. They're one and done. But when you look at multiplayer games that have really nothing to grasp on, similar to, quote unquote, what's his name? No Man's Sky, excuse me. Then they usually have nothing to grasp. They got nothing to say. And I have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with it. They can say what they want about PlayStation, or they can say whatever they want about Spider-Man being a one and done game. But all I know is about this one and done game. This one and done game is the most anticipated game for gamers this generation. So I don't care what you guys say. They can say what they want about one and done. All I know is I'll be playing that one and done game, just like I'll be playing that one and done God of War, right? Because God of War drops literally next month. So it's gonna be interesting. 20th. But man, it's crazy. We got 21 days, my brothers. 21 days until God of War. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. As far as the podcast tonight, yes, we were doing the RGT podcast. It will be happening tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll definitely be talking about this topic again. I'm going to hear some more input from other gamers on this. I want to thank you guys so very, very much for joining me. Thank you guys so very, very much, man. Appreciate everybody who super chatted. Thank you guys again. I know I've been away, but you know me, man. That's what life. Life is like that, man. Life throws, curveballs at you, interferes with things. But at the end of the day, when you have love and passion for what you do, it always cancels that stuff out. I love every last one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. We're going to answer these questions, and I'm going to close the stream. Hit that like button for me, and we're going cruising on out. All right. Boy, Carlos Fernandez again. The reach is real, Ryan, but as far as the one... as far as for the one and done aspect, how many of them actually beat their games? The question, that's true. These dudes don't beat their games. They don't beat their games. They don't. Half the dudes you see on here putting up fronts, calling people beggars. What's up, Pablo? But hey, Pablo, you gonna be on the podcast tonight? Let me know in the comments. But as far as these people putting on these fronts saying that, oh yeah, these games, people are begging for these games. These games are gonna do this amount of third, right? Right? These dudes, they don't know what they're talking about. These dudes don't even play their games. You got dudes calling themselves Legionists. They don't play their games. You got dudes who sit in podcasts every single week. And these dudes haven't even beaten Gears of War. They haven't beat Gears of War. Is that true? Lincoln, what up, brother? What's up, Clay? Hey, Lincoln, we're going to be live tonight. Let me know if you can make it. If you can make it, comment below, man. Hit me up on Twitter. It's going to be in the description below. So I know, send that invite your way, brother. That's all right, Fernando. You might be late to this one, but you ain't going to be late to the RGT, brother. RGT, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be live, brother. Oh, man. You already know. You already know, man. All right, cool. You got a Twitter, Lincoln? Let me know if you got Twitter. If you got Twitter, hit me up on Twitter. Same as it's in the description. All right. So you got Pablo, you got Lincoln Clay, you got my boy Carlos, you got me, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Jay and we're gonna have Craig, but it's gonna be a good show tonight. Good show. Nothing but game and talk, man. But I don't know what else to say, man. I really don't know what to say. It's just it's funny to me. It's funny to me how, low people have fallen, how low people's expectations have fallen, and how low their standards, really, not expectations, but their standards have fallen. So I don't know what to say. No, Luca. I gotta hit her up. I don't think she's available tonight. You know how women are. They go to do that little. They got to get pampered. She gonna curse my ass out when I see her next time. I'll see. I'll see if I get Luke on her. If she's interested, I'll hit her up. I'll definitely hit her up, see if she can make the next this one. But I'm saying, you know how women is, Danny. You know how women. Why somebody just cut this out of the stream and send it to her? Yeah, Ryan's talking trash. He said you need to be pampered. You know how that is, though. But Ryan, you and Luke a good chemistry. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool, man. She's cool. She's about to reach. She's almost at 1,000 subs. She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. That's one chick you don't want to get on her bad side. I'll tell you right now, a woman is like me. She is lethal. I would love to join the podcast, man, but it'll be about 1 a.m. from in the UK. So I'll be listening. And yeah, if you got Google, well, if you can do Google Hangouts, so I meant to say, I'm about to say if you have a Google Hangout. No, if you can do Google Hangouts, then yeah, absolutely, sure. I got no problem with anybody on the show. So niggas hype. Hey, Pablo, we're gonna talk about that tonight, 8 p.m., bro. Just save it. We got less than 4 hours away from that, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody who came by. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so very much. I'm gonna go ahead, get set for the night, get these topics ready, get the panel and the guests ready for the night. And we're gonna definitely do this. All right. Happy Easter. Yeah, I don't celebrate Egg Day, but appreciate it. Happy Egg Day to everybody. Yeah, happy Egg Day. Go hide an egg in your Xbox, do something. I don't know. Have fun with the kids. Enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourselves. It's Easter, so definitely enjoy yourselves. But you all have a blessed one. I will see you guys later. Much love to all you guys. See you guys in the RGT podcast. We will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes, Eastern. And yeah, that's it. You guys have a good one. Deuces. What up, 6996? Yeah, I swear to God, you have the slowest timing. 69. She always come here late. It's all good, though. I got nothing but love for you, though. Nothing but love, man. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when I'm live. Well, I'll be back at 8 p.m. for the podcast. So I'll see you tonight, everybody tonight. We out of here, though. Deuces.